I want to take a second to thank everybody for all the likes and shares and subscribes and everything so far. It's truly been amazing. I feel extremely blessed just to have the opportunity to do this with the busy life that I lead as is. And if it wasn't for my wife and the sacrifices that she's making for me to come out here and make these videos for everybody, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you to Kayla. Thank you to you guys. I love you all. Sometimes you just having one of those weeks where things aren't going your way, whether it be work or your marriage or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is. So you got to do two things. Number one, you got to just be still, because God's got you. He says that he'll never leave you nor forsake you. So that's number one. Number two, you got to go bass fishing, and you got to go bass fishing at your secret honey hole with a frog. Frogging. Look, fish jumping over there right now, happening in the intro. That's a good sign. So today, Freedom Fishing TV is going to go frog fishing. Hopefully I can teach you guys a thing or two. You advanced guys, you might know some of my tricks. You newbies, I might have a thing or two to show you. I tie my frog straight to braided. I'm using a 6'6" medium heavy action rod. I like the medium heavy because you want a little stiffness, because when that fish comes out of that water and explodes on your frog and you yank back the hook set, you want to make sure that these hooks right here, these little hooks, are going to drive into that fish's mouth. So we use 6'6" medium heavy. We use braided line because it doesn't stretch. And when you select a frog, the top of the frog, it does not matter. That's just what companies do to sell you the frog. The bottom of the frog is all the bass sees. And you want either a white frog or a black frog. That's what I found best. This little yellow cover here, that's not much, but this is all the bass is gonna see because he's underwater. And what I do is I cut a little bit off of one tail to help with the walking action. It just helps that frog walk a little better. That's what I found. Some guys, and I've done it before too, depending on where I fish. On this frog I haven't, but you take a pair of pliers and you bend these hooks out just a little bit, not much, just a little bit, so that it gives you a higher hook set percentage. Now, if you're fishing in heavy cover, that is not a good idea, because that's only going to end badly for you, I promise. Another little trick with your frogs, and I haven't done it to this one, is you take a little super glue and right up here at the eye, you just, well, not the eyes of the frog, but the eyelet right here, you super glue around it to keep the water from getting in, because eventually they'll start to sink. And all you want to do is flick your rod like this. And for those of you that are fishing in cover, when you come across an open area in cover, that's usually your strike zone, and you just kind of want to let the frog sit in the strike zone and bounce it back and forth. And you want to fish with a high power reel. I'm fishing with a Quantum KBD, which is under $100, a skid reel for under $100. I think it's a 731, I think. That's a good reel speed for frogging. All my pond fishermen, I love you guys, because we have to deal with stuff like this. Where do you cast here? How do you cast? What do you do? Find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Also, where I wear boots. There's one. Fish on. All right. First frog bass of the summer. Spring, early spring, mid-spring, whatever it is. God, I love bass fishing. It smells good. Sometimes you gotta smell them. People think I'm weird, but they smell good. Inside their mouths, if they made a candle out of that, my wife would hate it because it'd have them burning everywhere. How pretty that bass is. Good, defined lateral line. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So as you can see, this is what happens to your frog a lot after you catch a fish. So that's a good idea to super glue before you get out of here. You can tear some frogs up. Yeah, that's another good spot to throw a little dab right there. Right there so the hooks don't come out. I just can't tell you guys how awesome that is with words. You have to get out here and you have to experience this kind of stuff for yourself. So I was just watching the playback on that last fish, and it sounds like I'm a big guy. What I mean by big guy is like a heavy set guy, like I'm overweight or something like that. But I swear I'm not overweight. It's just this mic, this external mic is awesome, and it picks up everything. Those of you that don't know me, I'm not a fan of Mr. No Legs. I don't like snakes. This looks like a good place for a snake to be. Mr. No Legs, I don't want no problems. We got copperheads, water moccasins, all kinds of nasty critters here. North Carolina, no fun. No good. Alright, I've been on my last cast for like 5 minutes now. I have to go home. It's a weeknight. I need to go home and spend some time with my wife and my babies. I've been working like crazy. So this is the last cast. Alright guys, so I wasn't exactly happy with the footage I got from the last time I was out here. I was only out here for like 15 minutes. So I decided to come back to the same pond and do some more frog fishing. So I got a little bit of like a part 2 sort of thing going on here. So check it out. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I was down here the other day, did a little frogging video, and I didn't have very much time. I only had like 15 minutes to fish. I already got blown up. Oh, wow. First cast. As I was saying, I didn't have very much time to fish, so I came back today, a couple days later. So I think this will be like a part 2 video. Alright. Did a little color switch here. Really, it's about the size of this one. And you see I do have some super glue on the bottom and the top that keeps that water from getting in there. Alright, really haven't had any luck with the topwater bite. Had that one blow up on my first cast. Been here about 5 minutes. And I'm not gonna fight him too much longer on it. If I can't get another topwater bite, and I'm gonna switch it up. Probably throw a little Senko. I made a mistake. I thought I had a dark bottom frog in my bag, and I don't. All I have is these 2 white bottom frogs, and sometimes that's the difference. And the water clarity's stained and it's kind of drizzling, and you know. And another thing is, what do the frogs look like that the bass are eating in this pond? None of them have any white on their bellies, and I might be a little thrown off. Oh, there's one. Got him. That's a good one. He ate that as soon as it hit the water. Oh, that's a monster. Yeah, buddy, that's a 4-pounder. Whew. Boy, he wanted that thing. Look at that. Wow. Choked it. Just when I was about to give up. Absolutely hammered that thing. I'm gonna go grab the scale real quick. All right. 3 pounds, 13 ounces minus the 3 ounces that the grippers weigh. So 310, I was close. It's close on 4. Good bass. Awesome. Look at that bad boy. That's a fat one. I'm gonna say that one's 6. I just set my scale down over here. £5, 10 ounces. 5 pounds, 9 ounces. Oh man. Look how fat that fish is. Beautiful bass, man. Beautiful. Guys, there is just nothing like it. My heart is racing right now. All right, let's get him released. Go on, big one. Whew. There he goes. Awesome. Oh, he came back for it. Just a little guy. What were you doing, buddy? Dang. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but he missed it the first time and he came back for it. Oh, I missed him. Man. Set the hook too early. I didn't let him have it long enough. No. Man. Missed 2 of them. So that happens. I don't know if I talked about it or not, but when you're frogging, you really want to let them have it for a second before you slam down on the hook set. And you got to kind of reel down hook set, I guess is what you call it. Just want to count. Say 1 Mississippi before you do it. It's really hard. I mean, it's only nature. You feel a bite. You see if there it is. There, you got him that time. See, I let him have it for a minute. All right. Sometimes that's what it takes. Just gotta let them eat it for a minute. All right, another good little bass. Boy, the bite is on now. Got him. Got a good hook set on him. But I hope that you learned something. I do really appreciate all the love that everybody has shown me on Facebook, on YouTube. Continue to like and subscribe. Please give me some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you guys want to see something in particular. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless y'all. Get out and fish, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Get out and fish. Thanks for watching.
God bless y'all.
God bless y'all. And thanks for watching.